Hello everyone, what's going on? And welcome back to our My Player Career Mode. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch another one of my videos. It's always appreciated. I hope you're all doing fantastic. So, we have a little bit over 2 weeks to go until early access of FIFA 22. And as you're about to see, we still have loads of stuff to get through in this series before our European Championships with England, which of course is going to be our last competition in the series. So yeah, we are only in November. So without further ado, we've got to get today's episode underway. I will be simming the first match here against Dynamo Kiev at home in the Champions League. A 3-3 draw means that when we face Juve later on, that will be for the top seed in the group, unless Juventus have dropped points by losing in the other match to Sporting CP. So we'll see that, but for the most part, we have to get into today's episode. As you can see, showed you the table at the end of the last episode. We are joint top with Bayern. So Hoffenheim up first. Let's see what the lineup will look like, and then we will get ourselves straight into the match. So we are at home for the first match of today, and here are the two teams. Theirs is on the right-hand side, ours on the left. You can have a look, see who is starting for both sides. Berkey against his former club in the Hoffenheim goal here at the Signal Iduna Park. We are underway for hopefully the first of 4 live matches we have for you today, and hopefully the first of 4 wins, as Jadon Sancho will give us that run. The pass back towards him is cut out well. And you might say that Roman Berkey is somewhat of a veteran in the Bundesliga. Now 37 years of age, will be wanting to put in a good performance against his former club. I'm not sure, was Vlaco Dimos the player who replaced him here at Dortmund? I can't remember if he was or not. A bit too much on that pass through. Early signs though, Sancho's made a couple of good runs in behind, and Hoffenheim will have to watch out for those runs because the first 2 have not been brilliant passes from me. And if I've got those right, maybe we have a better chance as Haaland plays us again. And I don't really know what's happened here early on, but Hoffenheim don't seem to have started. Haaland with an early sight, Berkey with an early save. Extremely slow start then from Hoffenheim, and we do have a corner. They will defend it, but it'll be another opportunity to send across into the box. This time we'll go a little bit deeper towards Haaland! And inside 15 minutes, there's the opening goal of the episode. Erling Haaland rises highest. Dortmund 1, Hoffenheim 0. And they are punished for their slow start to the match. They had to defend for the first 15 minutes. They've barely been out of their half. Berkey can do absolutely nothing about that. Haaland goes against 2 Hoffenheim players and still wins his header. And hopefully we'll be able to get a couple more goals here just to get the confidence going in match 1. Now the away side do try to come forward, but Salasu with a great challenge plays Sancho. His pass is a little bit behind me, but we're still looking to make this work by going forwards. Now Haaland to Sancho. There is a goal to tell you about as well, as Bayern take the lead against Frankfurt. Richarlison with that goal there to make it 1-0. Can Haaland, surely it's 2 to Dortmund. And this has been a fantastic start to the episode. Forget about Bayern. We don't even need to worry about them, because as soon as they score, we double our advantage here. And goal difference could play a part at the end of the season here in the Bundesliga title race. That is what at the moment is keeping us top, because our goal difference is superior to Bayern. So although they've gone ahead elsewhere, we needed to get another one here, and we've done just that. Haaland with his second. He's on for a hat-trick. Souček forwards to Sancho, who now has Haaland to his left. I'm on his left as well. He goes to Emre Can. Can to Sancho. You can see that Hoffenheim not really sure what to do about the runners off the ball of Dortmund, because there's just far too many for us to utilise. Sanusi's through. Berkey will save. Richarlison has just doubled Bayern's advantage at the Allianz as well, so they are matching our score as things stand. Traore, this is brilliant from him. Oh, it was so good. He deserved to find the back of the net with that shot, but he's narrowly put it wide. And that would have been a big goal for him and Hoffenheim to find. Feel like we do need to find our 3rd goal just to get back the control in this match, because Hoffenheim are growing into this game a little bit now. They're having a bit more of the ball in more dangerous areas as Haaland plays it to me. Quick 1-2 back to him. He tried to play the ball through and still does get it through here. Will the offside flag go up here? It does against Lauro Padilla, who does put the ball in the nets. but it will not count for Dortmund's third. Played the pass too late, and to be fair, as soon as I passed the ball, I knew that the offside flag was going to go up, and as you see, correct call. 20 minutes to play here at the Signal Iduna Park as Sancho driving Dortmund forwards. He's got options. He now does play it to me. A little bit of trickery to try and work our way through. We get slightly fortunate. Just lift it towards the back post. And Martins Alves gets the final touch to put Dortmund 3-0 ahead. There was a massive, massive slice of luck though. As you can see, I knew what I was trying to do, which was just try and go round the defender. And then in the end, he read what I was trying to do, and then we just sort of tackled the ball back and then put the cross in. And is it actually Martins Alves' goal? Well, we'll find out in a moment. I'm not sure who gets the final touch. It does go down as Fabio Martins Alves. It's his first for Dortmund, I do believe. Just injury time to play here as we do go in search of goal number 4. 30 seconds left. Here is Martins Alves, found by Sancho, and that will be the end. It's a great performance to start the day. Up next, it's another Riviera derby as we have Schalke in the Deutsche Pokal. Turns out as well that we are at home for this, so back-to-back home matches to start today. And to let you know, Bayern won by 2-0 over Frankfurt in that last league match. So Richarlison's double keeps them joint top with us, separated on goal difference. We did pick up one extra goal though than them in that match, so happy days. Here we go. This is the round 3 of the Deutsche Pokal. I would have liked an easier match, but you only have to beat who's in front of you. And right now, that's Schalke. Souček finding the run of Sanusi. We've made a great run through if he can play me, and he does. We need the options in the middle, though. We're going to take it a little bit wide to buy the time that we need. There's the cross. Sancho's there. It should have been Dortmund 1-0 in front. It's our best moment of the match by far. You saw a 0-0 draw against Schalke in the last episode, and everything so far is pointing to the same result here. For the first time, though, we did get a clear-cut chance. Sancho's header against Muller. Saved. It's a corner. We'll send it in. There's Haaland! And like clockwork, after the first game, he's done it again. Well, forget everything I just said about us heading to a 0-0 draw, because Haaland has made sure that it will not be 0-0, even if it is to be a draw. And it's a big, big few minutes coming up for Schalke then. They really have to try and get themselves back in this. Lo Celso forward to Sancho. Any time now, the referee will end this match, and we will have booked our spot in the next round of the Deutsche Pokal. Not a fantastic performance, but we've got to take the wins when they come our way. Something quite unbelievable has just happened. There are the results from round 3. And if I go to the next screen, Bayern have been beaten by Bielefeld. 4-2. Bayern are out of the Deutsche Pokal. It's massive advantage Borussia Dortmund. You've got to say, if we don't win it from this point now, that's an underachievement and a half. What? How have Bayern been beaten by Bielefeld? I know they're away from home, but 4-2. I'm not even sure. Yeah, Bielefeld aren't even a Bundesliga side. They were once in the Bundesliga, I do believe, but no longer. That's surprising. Next up for us, it's Cologne. I have to change my squad number, but I'll see you in the match. Where are Cologne, actually? Let's take a look at that first, as we do advance the days forward, and it'll tell us where they are. They're 14th, so we should win this. Cologne with a corner, 7 minutes in. We have to defend this. We do not want to go a 0 down so early on here. And I was thinking that with Bayern already being knocked out of the cup, that does give them a little bit more time to really focus on the Bundesliga. So I'm not sure it's going to play a massive part, but it is a little bit of a help for them, I guess, us having to play the extra games in the cup. But we'll see how it does affect us, if any. Sancho's ball through. We're on the right-hand side, though. Doesn't matter. Just a cool pass past the goalkeeper, and it's 1-0 Dortmund. That's strange, by the way. What was the goalkeeper doing there? It's like he just didn't realise where his goal was. I mean, it's easy enough for us. The run is simple. Sancho picks us out brilliantly, and I'm always nervous on the right foot that I'm not going to be able to hit the target. But as you see, zero power behind it, just the placement. Emre Can finding the feet of Asensao. Now to Sancho. Sancho through to Haaland. What a ball that was. Oh, it's so unlucky for Cologne. But Sancho won't care. Initially, it's brilliant work from Jadon Sancho to pick out Haaland, whose shot is saved. And the ball just bounces straight back to Sancho. Right place, right time. 2-0 Dortmund. Elsewhere, Bayern just taken the lead against RB Leipzig. So I was hoping that they would do us a favour and pick some points up against Bayern. But right now, they are behind. I mean, for the actual work that Jadon Sancho did for that goal, it deserved to go in from Haaland's shot. So it's, yeah, unfortunate the way the ball actually ends up in the net. But for the work of Sancho, we deserved a goal from his fantastic pass through. Speaking of fantastic, here come Dortmund again. Here we go, looking for goal number 3. There's Haaland, should have been. He'll get a second chance. It is 3. It's getting worse for Cologne here, whose home fans will surely now be thinking, how many more is to come here for Dortmund today? To be fair to Cologne as well, it was a pretty fast start from them. They actually did start on the front foot, but then they've conceded the goals, and that seems to have knocked the wind out of any sails they would have had, because here we are again inside their penalty area. Back to Emre Can, a quick 1-2. I'm just going to lay the ball off to Asensao, who's got the run through the middle of Haaland. It's so simple. It's 4 for Dortmund. 15 minutes to play. Here is Emre Can, off to Chukwueze. In the centre of the pitch now, and there has been some more goals in the game involving Bayern. Leipzig did pull one back, but Bayern have just found a third as the ball into the box is cleared away. And that shot from Emre Can was actually heading out for a goal kick. But they do keep the ball in play. And to be fair, credit Cologne, because it would have been so easily at 4-0 down at half-time to come out in the second half, crumbled, and give us even more goals. And they've not done that. They've defended pretty well this second half. They've actually had a couple of moments where they've been able to get themselves forward. A goal would only be a consolation for them, but it would give the home fans something to shout about. Jacob's efforts. Vlaco Dimos just has to spoil the party for the home fans of potentially getting just the single goal. Left hand over, nothing to deal with all day. But when he's called upon, he makes the save. And it is a corner ball for them, which we will have to defend. Their last one was in like the 7th minute of the match, which is where we end up getting our first goal from. Double corner. This is not like them at all. Can we actually see a goal then? Jacobs delivers. And there is the goal! I was joking, but Cologne did actually find a consolation. And I mean, there is celebrations, but I think the home fans know, as much as it's joy for them to see a goal, this game was done in the first half. Luckily for us, because second half, we've been poor. Let's see if we can get a goal back to technically draw the second half by 1 apiece. Hazard, left-hand side, pulling it back to me. They've got bodies inside their penalty area, so we'll go back out to play forward. Sancho, Chukwueze, through to Hazard. Hazard, no offside flag. Not only is there not an offside flag, the goalkeeper, Ruben Blanco, is nutmegged in order for Hazard to finish the move off. We have drawn the second half by a goal apiece. And that is the end of this one then. It finishes Cologne 1, Dortmund 5. Another good performance. Don't go anywhere, because up next, it's our final game of the episode as we take on Juventus to decide the top seed from the Champions League group. Here we go for the final match of today's episode. It's time to decide our Champions League group. Will we be through in second or as group winners? Well, a draw or a win would do it for us, and Juventus have to win. That is the only way they can win the group. Right now we are top, they are in second. They've gone with a 3-5-2, Chiesa and Dybala up front. We've got Haaland and Sancho. Let's see who wants to win the group more. We're away at their place, but as always, I feel like we have the better side. Sancho early on here for Dortmund, looking to tease the Juventus defence. Great ball into my feet, looking to place it. And we've done exactly that. Juve behind, Dortmund lead. I said a draw would do it. I would happily take a draw here, because that means we are through as group winners, as I was going to say a 0-0 draw, but that can't happen now with that goal going in. That's a great ball over the top to Chiesa. The ball is in the net, but the offside flag will stop Juventus from celebrating. As you're about to see, I mean, he's not even close to being onside. The ball over the top was nice from Dybala, but Yeah, miles offside there, Chiesa. And although I make a big deal about us, winning the group, there is no such thing as an easy knockout round Champions League game. So it doesn't really matter where you finish, as long as you're in the knockout rounds. Whoever you play normally will be quite a tough opponent. So yeah, keep that in mind. We could win the group and still draw like someone really, really hard. Our turf, forward to Chiesa. Juventus have actually been the better side in this match. Other than the goal, we've not really done too much. Great ball to Chiesa. Should be an equaliser and is for Juventus. And to be fair, that's been coming. Yeah, they've been the better side. I'll happily accept that. We've not really been at our best and we've not been able to really get on the ball as much as I would have liked. To be fair to us, though, we've not really had much to deal with. I mean, Chiesa's had the ball in the net twice now. One of those was offside, of course. And that's been their only other sort of great chance, which, fair play, he's taken. But when you're looking at our performance, you just want a little bit more from us. Messi Doro finding Dybala, who has been Juventus' best player tonight. Made a lot of stuff happen. And we've just about held on to possession here. The ball through towards Martins Alves. No offside flag. He should have scored. It should be Dortmund in front. But then again, Martins Alves is a central defensive midfielder by trade. You'd arguably want Haaland or Sancho running onto that. I'm not sure why Martins Alves was the furthest player forwards. 2 minutes added on by the referee. As I said, though, a draw would be enough for Dortmund. And it looks like the draw is what we will manage unless Chukwueze can find Haaland. Of course he can. Never mind. Dortmund have stolen it with the last kick of the game. Juventus are beaten at their place by 2-1. It doesn't have any implication whatsoever in terms of the placement. We won't knock Juventus out of the Champions League down into third. They'll still finish second, regardless of whether or not the score was 1-1 or 2-1. But what it does mean is that we've beaten them in both of our group stage matches against them, which is some achievement because they're not a bad side whatsoever, Juventus. Say that again, not a bad side. They've got some outstanding players. Dybala tonight, brilliant. But unfortunately for him, his side are beaten. And that, my friends, will pretty much draw the episode to a close. So, before we go today, there has been some news announced. Player of the Year for 2027 has gone to Vinicius Jr. I mean, what a player. 93 overall. As you can see, one of the world's best. Well, he is the world's best in 2027. Only 27 years of age. Still got a lot of years ahead of him at the highest level. And we might be playing Real Madrid at some point of our Champions League. The draw should have been made by now. What I'll do is I'll skip a day to make sure it has been done. Any matches that were still to be played that way should have now been played. And we can take a look at who our opponents will be. As you see with the standings, though, Bayern are matching us. They are so close. 6 goals is the difference. Any slip up, they will take full advantage of. We have Hertha Berlin at the start of the next episode. They take on Mönchengladbach, who are 4th and 5th, respectively. So, yeah, both sides. Not easy games for either one of us, but that's going to be the next episode because today we have finished the Deutsche Pokal quarter-final. I said it. Bielefeld, they knocked out Bayern. They will be the side that we will face in the quarter-finals. I said if we don't win it, I'll be disappointed, and that's certainly the case. The sides that are left in there, we should be able to beat. But this is the big one. This is what we're waiting for. Champions League draw. Who will we face? Let's find out. Well, as I said, for some bizarre reason, the draw hasn't been made yet. Is it because I need to skip one more day maybe? Let's try that. And if it's not, then we'll have to wait till the next episode to find out, I guess. All the matches have been played. The draw just is yet to actually have been made. Oh, is it because of the Europa League? The Europa League groups might not have finished yet. And obviously the third place Champions League teams drop into the Europa League, don't they? No, they're all finished as well. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll wait till the next episode to find out who it might be. But what we can do is you can try and predict it. I'll go quickly and show you who finished where, because we will be taking on a second place side from another group. So right now, Group A, oh my, we could get Chelsea. That would be a story and a half, wouldn't it? We could get Chelsea from Group A. part of me really wants to play Chelsea now. Group B is Roma, potentially. C would be Napoli. D would be PSG. Group E would be Red Bull Salzburg, who have actually knocked out Inter. They were in the group with Bayern. So well played to Salzburg. Group F would be Lyon. Group G, of course, is our group. And then Group H is Ajax. So looking at that, I want either Salzburg or Ajax in the next round. But for the sake of entertainment value, Chelsea. Chelsea would be the one. We'll have to see who it's going to be, though, next time. Massive thank you for watching today's episode. If you did enjoy it, a like would be greatly appreciated. As always, a thank you for all of the support you show me on this channel and for your patience. Until next time, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening, and I will catch you all again very, very soon. Adios!